Something that didn't have a lot of good players, a unit, is the offensive line. Browns need to rebuild that offensive line. Do you think Andrew Berry leans into free agency or the draft to rebuild the line?
Well, I think the answer is both, but I think we're leaning more towards the draft here by virtue of that's where the Browns have to go. The Browns, even once they restructure Deshaun Watson's contract again, they'll probably be hovering around the mid 30s, maybe you get up to $40 million in salary cap space. That's not a lot of money to work with when you have other positions that need help across that offense, right? If they're We don't know if they're going to be in the free agency quarterback market, if they're going to try to trade for somebody, but that's a pricey addition if you do. We know the receiving core needs help. That could be a position that's addressed in the draft as well. But it could also be, there's some frustrated wide receivers who are going to be on the market this offseason that might cost a little bit more. They need another tight end. You know that this franchise loves tight ends. David Njoku's gone. You need to replace him. Like there's too many positions that you need to fill, where I feel confident you could just allocate that money toward one position group, right? And you should spend as many resources as you possibly can on the offensive line, but I think given their cap situation, and given their cap situation, by the way, is not really going to get any better. Like they still, after this season, when Deshaun Watson mercifully comes off the books, he's still going to be owed 86 million or thereabouts. And he's going to take up that cap space on their books for the next 2 years. I think they spread it out 50 and then 30 something, like 50 next year and then 30 something the year after, if memory serves. So the cap constraints aren't going anywhere, and after this year, you can't restructure a contract that's no longer on your books, right? So that is going to be a persistent challenge, and knowing that the Browns are going to have to find cheap, cost-effective players to add to that offensive line, and you can find those players in free agency, but it's much harder. Like an offensive lineman with any proven track record of playing well, they cost money. So the best way to find cost-effective talent along that position is in the draft. That's why I think the Browns will.